Is the housing market broken, or is it just rigged against you as a first-time homebuyer? As a buyer, I'm sure it can feel very much rigged against you. So in this video, I'm going to explain why the system feels stacked against first-time buyers and what strategies you can use in 2026 to break through. So first thing, a lot of people are talking about investor domination and cash buyers, large investors coming in and grabbing the best entry-level homes. Yes, absolutely, it does happen, but large investors, they own a very small percentage of homes. So it's not just large investors that are coming in and snapping up these homes. It's cash buyers or first-time home buyers that have cash or have parents with cash, are getting gifts from relatives, whatever it may be. But you're competing as a first-time home buyer with a very large wave of people. There are a lot of first-time home buyers out there, and everybody's competing in that same price range. If there's a home in the $400,000 to $500,000 price range, everybody wants it. I mean, there's such low inventory, especially here in Massachusetts, that everybody is in that price range. There's so many people in that price range, and you're not just competing with a couple of people, you're competing with an entire group of people that have not been able to purchase a home. So you've got a lot of competition in that price range. Inventory is very low, affordability is tight, starter homes are limited, and many owners are locked into those low mortgage payments. Builders are focusing on higher priced homes that have a larger margin. Unfortunately for builders, it just does not make sense for them to build homes in that $400 to $500 price range. Those larger homes, though, they just have bigger margins for them. They're not going to make any money, unfortunately, with land prices, construction prices, etc. Then we've got policy and assistance programs. So assistance programs do exist, which is wonderful, but they've got strict criteria. Zoning restrictions, slow government processes, it's limiting affordability supply. FHA and VA loans are excellent, but they do have slower approval process and slow approval times, which is difficult. And so a lot of sellers also are kind of biased against those FHA and VA loans, which is unfair. It's not realistic at all. FHA buyers, VA buyers, they are just as strong, just as great buyers. I just closed a VA loan a couple months ago and it was wonderful. The buyers were excellent. They were very strong buyers. But unfortunately, sellers see a conventional loan versus an FHA loan and they think the conventional is probably a stronger buyer. That is not the case. FHA buyers are just as strong. It's just that FHA is a solution to becoming a first-time home buyer. And for some people, it's a strategy as well. You want to do an FHA loan so that you've got the lowest down payment or whatever it may be. So unfortunately, those loans have a negative connotation to them for sellers, which puts you behind the pack again. So I'm sure as a first-time homebuyer, you're feeling burnout. Maybe you've lost a bunch of offers. You're feeling discouraged. What can you do to win in 2026? So first, I would tell you to look at some overlooked houses. Look at properties that have been on the market for quite some time. You want to look at homes, especially in the winter. Winter is a great time to be a home buyer because not as many people are out there. Not as many people want to go home searching in the snow or the cold weather. You've just got less buyers out there. You do have less inventory, but there's less competition. So you have more negotiating power in the winter. So look for a home in the winter and look for homes that have been sitting for a little bit of time. So take a look at those homes that have been on the market for a few days, longer than what you anticipate. There is not always a good reason that homes are sitting on the market. Sometimes, yes, it's overpriced. Sometimes there might be condition issues with it, right? You want to know those things. You want to ask those questions, but sometimes there's no good reason for a house to be sitting. Sometimes it just sits. It's bad timing. You just never know. So take a look at those homes that have been overlooked. You also want to chat with your lender. Strengthen your pre-approval. Talk to them about your financing options and ask, how can you become a stronger buyer? What can you do to strengthen your pre-approval and your financing options? Talk through first-time homebuyer programs, grants, all of those things, and ask them all of the questions. You can speak with a realtor as well who can connect you with a lender, and we can talk through how you can strengthen your offer, how you can strengthen your financing. I've had lenders this winter that have been able to close within 20 days just because it is a little bit slower. So if you can do a quicker closing, that's a great way to strengthen your offer. But also some lenders can send you through underwriting now prior to finding a home. They can get you through the whole underwriting process, which is the time period that takes the most time during an offer. So once you've got your offer accepted, you do your home inspection, you sign a purchase and sale agreement with the seller, and then your lender starts the underwriting process. That typically takes 20 to 30 days, right? Typically 30 days. And then you're approved for the loan and you can close on the house. If you can do that 30-day underwriting period now prior to finding a home, then you just cut out 30 days and you can close within a week sometimes after you find your property. So talk to your lender about different financing options, how to strengthen yourself as a buyer. Talk to your real estate agent about where you should look, what properties might be available in your price range, and how you can strengthen your offer as well. So I'm available. I'm happy to answer any questions. I'm happy to talk you through the home buying process. If you have any questions at all, let me know. My information's in the description, and let me know what you think too. Comment below if you think the housing market is truly rigged against you as a first-time home buyer, or it's just a difficult market right now. I look forward to hearing what you have to say, and I'm here for all of your real estate needs. I'll talk to you soon.